The sun, a dying ember, dipped below the jagged peaks. The sky was painted in hues of orange and pink, a final burst of color before the night took over. As the light faded, the forest below seemed to come alive with shadows, each one stretching and growing, as if reaching out to touch the last remnants of daylight. Shadows stretched, long and hungry, across the forest floor. They moved with a life of their own, creeping over roots and rocks, swallowing the ground in darkness. The forest seemed to breathe with the coming night, each shadow a whisper of the secrets it held. A hush fell over the ancient trees, their branches a tangled web against the fading light. The trees stood like silent sentinels, their gnarled limbs twisted and intertwined, creating a canopy that blocked out the sky. It was as if the forest itself was holding its breath, waiting for something to happen. This was the Whispering Woods, a place where sunlight dared not linger. The trees here were old, their bark rough and scarred, each one a testament to the passage of time. The ground was covered in a thick layer of leaves and moss, muffling the sound of footsteps and adding to the sense of isolation. The air, heavy with the scent of pine and damp earth, carried a chill that pierced even the thickest jacket. Mist clung to the ground, swirling around the trees and creating an eerie, otherworldly atmosphere. Every breath was filled with the rich, earthy smell of the forest, a reminder of the life that thrived in the shadows. It was a place of secrets, whispered on the wind, carried on the rustling leaves. The wind seemed to speak in a language all its own, a soft sibilant murmur that hinted at stories long forgotten. The leaves danced in response, their movements a silent conversation that only the forest could understand. A place where time seemed to stand still, yet something felt eerily out of place. The stillness was almost palpable, a heavy blanket that pressed down on everything, yet beneath the surface, there was a sense of anticipation, as if the forest was waiting for something to break the silence. Deeper within the woods, the last rays of sunlight struggled to penetrate the dense canopy. The trees grew closer together here, their branches intertwining to form a nearly impenetrable barrier. The light that did manage to filter through was weak and diffused, casting a dim, ghostly glow on the forest floor. The silence was broken only by the occasional snap of a twig or the distant cry of a bird. These sounds, though small, seemed to echo through the forest, amplifying the sense of solitude. Each crack and call was a reminder of the life that existed within the woods, hidden from view but always present. But there were other sounds too, faint and indistinct, like whispers carried on the wind. These whispers seemed to come from everywhere and nowhere, a constant, almost imperceptible murmur that set the nerves on edge. It was as if the forest itself was speaking, sharing its secrets with those who dared to listen, whispers that seemed to beckon, to draw you deeper into the heart of the unknown. The path ahead was shrouded in darkness, a winding trail that led into the depths of the forest. Each step forward was a step into mystery, a journey into the heart of the Whispering Woods, where the line between reality and imagination blurred.
911, what is your emergency?
Help me! I'm lost in the woods! The Whispering Woods! I can't find my way back!
Okay, ma'am, stay calm. Can you tell me your location?
Static crackled on the line. The woman's voice, barely a whisper now, spoke of shadows moving, of voices calling her name. Then, a blood-curdling scream. Silence. The operator listened, heart pounding, to the dead air. Anna Larson's call, a chilling testament to the mysteries of the Whispering Woods, would remain forever etched in the annals of unsolved cases. Her last words, a haunting echo of the terror that gripped her in her final moments. For generations, tales had been woven around crackling fires, cautionary whispers passed down through the ages. These stories were not just mere entertainment, they were lessons, warnings, and a way to keep the community safe. The Cherokee people, original inhabitants of these lands, spoke of spirits that roamed the Whispering Woods. These spirits were not malevolent by nature, but their presence was a reminder of the delicate balance between the living and the spiritual world. Echo spirits, they called them, remnants of souls lost within the woods, forever bound to the ancient trees. The trees themselves were considered sacred, holding the memories and voices of those who had passed on. These spirits, they said, could mimic voices, lure unsuspecting souls deeper into the woods, never to be seen again. It was believed that the echo spirits could take on the voice of a loved one, calling out in distress, only to lead the unwary into the depths of the forest. Their laughter, a chilling echo in the stillness, was said to be a harbinger of misfortune, a warning to turn back while you still could. The laughter was not always heard, but when it was, it sent a cold shiver down the spine of anyone who dared to venture too close. The elders spoke of offerings left at the edge of the woods, appeasements for the spirits, a plea for safe passage. These offerings were simple yet meaningful, small tokens of respect and remembrance, such as food, trinkets, or handmade crafts. But some whispers hinted at a darker truth, of spirits angered by intrusions, their hunger for souls insatiable. It was said that those who disrespected the forest or the spirits would face dire consequences, their souls becoming part of the echo spirit's eternal chorus. These were the stories that kept children from straying too far, that sent shivers down the spines of even the bravest hunters. The tales served as a reminder of the power and mystery of the natural world, and the importance of respecting the unseen forces that dwell within it. Yet, amidst the fear and caution, there was also a sense of reverence and awe. The Whispering Woods were not just a place of danger, but also a place of beauty and wonder. The spirits, though feared, were also respected as guardians of the forest, protectors of its secrets and its sacredness. Around the campfires, the stories of the echo spirits were shared with a mix of fear and fascination. They were a way to connect with the past, to honor the ancestors, and to teach the younger generations about the importance of respect, caution, and the interconnectedness of all life. And so, the legends of the echo spirits lived on, a haunting reminder of the thin veil between the living and the dead, and the timeless dance of shadows and light within the Whispering Woods. The internet, a breeding ground for both truth and fabrication, became a new chapter in the Whispering Woods saga. This mysterious forest, already steeped in local legends and whispered tales, found a new audience in the digital age. Stories of eerie encounters and ghostly apparitions had long been part of the local folklore, but now they were reaching a global audience, thanks to the power of the internet. A video, uploaded by a group of amateur ghost hunters, surfaced on YouTube. These thrill seekers, armed with nothing more than a handheld camera and a thirst for adventure, decided to explore the depths of the Whispering Woods. Their goal was simple: to capture evidence of the supernatural and share it with the world. It was grainy, shot on a handheld camera, the shaky footage only adding to the unsettling atmosphere. The video began with the group nervously laughing and joking, their breath visible in the cold night air. As they ventured deeper into the forest, the mood shifted. The laughter faded, replaced by hushed whispers and the occasional snap of a twig underfoot. The group, their faces illuminated by the pale glow of their flashlights, ventured deeper into the woods, their voices hushed with a mixture of fear and excitement. The trees seemed to close in around them, the darkness becoming almost tangible. Every rustle of leaves, every distant hoot of an owl sent shivers down their spines. Then, it happened. A voice clear as day cut through the static. It was not the wind, nor the call of a nocturnal animal. It was a human voice, distinct and chilling. The words were simple yet filled with an ominous weight. "Turn back! Turn back!" The group froze, their flashlights darting around the trees. Panic set in as they tried to locate the source of the voice. The forest, which had seemed merely eerie moments before, now felt menacing, as if it were alive and watching them. "Did you hear that?" one whispered, his voice trembling. The others nodded, their eyes wide with fear. They huddled together, their breaths coming in short, sharp gasps. The voice had been so clear, so unmistakable, that there was no doubt they had all heard it. The voice came again, closer this time, laced with an unmistakable note of warning. "Turn back!" it repeated, more insistent. The group could feel the weight of the words pressing down on them, urging them to leave. The forest seemed to close in even tighter, the darkness growing thicker. Panic set in. The footage ended abruptly, the screen dissolving into static. The last thing visible was the terrified faces of the ghost hunters, their eyes wide with fear. The sudden end to the video left viewers with a sense of unease, as if they had just witnessed something they were not meant to see. The video, viewed by millions, sparked a firestorm of debate, fueling the legend of the Whispering Woods. Some viewers were convinced it was genuine, pointing to the raw emotion and fear in the ghost hunters' voices. Others were skeptical, suggesting it was a clever hoax designed to go viral. Was it real? A hoax? The answer, like the woods themselves, remained shrouded in mystery. The Whispering Woods continued to draw curious adventurers and paranormal enthusiasts, each hoping to uncover the truth. But the forest, with its dark secrets and eerie whispers, was not ready to give up its mysteries just yet.